I learned something.
And that's the most
and
important
I had fun.
thing.
That's the most important thing for sure.
Exactly. So it's actually quite interesting that we're going to have SuperGirlKels and Koolaid on stream. I've actually spoke to SuperGirlKels before the event, and I was basically asking her what differentiates her amongst the other Sonics, and she would tell me her movement. She told me that she feels like she has probably some of the best movement in terms of all the other Sonics comparably. Don't think that was biased because she said the other Sonics agreed in unison with that. She's known for her movement and creating pressure without actually committing, which is also something that Sonic excels in, with this being the fastest character grounded-wise in Smash 4. So fighting against Koolaid, who also plays Sheik, could be quite interesting because we saw already displayed on stream Koolaid really interesting with how he uses his needles and to catch his opponent's landing with needles and capitalize off of their mistakes.
Like you said, SuperGirlKels' strength is about creating that pressure, but needles in some situations kind of be a get-out-of-pressure-free card because you can throw it at just like the max range of the needle, and it's even hard for a character as fast as Sonic to get in against that if he's going linearly with his spin dash. So that's definitely a good tool in his back pocket. And don't forget, I remember a long time ago when the needles had that previous range where it would go all the way across the Smashville platform at the bottom.
Oh,
this
no,
matchup was it was a nightmare matchup for Sonic. He couldn't do anything about those needles at max range, and of course, the 50-50 was still a thing too.
I remember that patch. It feels like it was so long ago, and Koolaid capitalizing off of almost that regrab right there. SuperGirlKels taking 67%, and that was quite interesting, actually. Getting the up air on that dare from Koolaid.
And Sonic is stuck. If you're going to be using that the spring to get out of jail in those tricky situations, and the Sheik is patient enough, she can just get that pivot grab, cover anywhere you drift on your landing, and it can lead to good damage. So right now, Koolaid off to a pretty nice start.
See SuperGirlKels trying to remain center stage here. And this is the one thing she told me she really likes to do. Ooh, misses that pivot grab right there. Very scary situation to be on that platform, especially on Sheikville.
And trying to get out of there. Again with the spring, going to mix up the fast fall. Double jump save the whole way is really going to help Kels out there. Those ledge traps from Sheik are scary, but Sheik tried to drop a little bit lower, expecting the fall to the ledge, and the mix-up was great.
Yeah, she actually fooled Koolaid into thinking she was going to go for the ledge instead.
Ooh, a nice movement here from Kels. Just sneak away from that dash grab. Now, stage is hers. Looking for a footstool. I don't know if that was intentional. The follow-up wasn't there.
Ooh, but the up air connecting and taking SuperGirlKels' very first stock. Koolaid really having a strong showing here, although Sheik does die way earlier than Sonic. I always say Sonic has rocks in his shoes because of how long he can live.
Him and Diddy Kong, they're definitely way heavier than they appear, if you ask me. But oh,
she doesn't have a jump. Oh my goodness, but she still makes it back onto the stage. Those magnet hands coming in clutch.
Very fortunate for Kels here, and she's going to hang on to this game for now. Going to try to sneak away to get this stock. She's trying to use these pivots, and the spring this time is going to fool Koolaid, but he's able to attack on a little bit extra damage with that bouncing fish from the side. This back throw not going to be enough.
Yeah, at this point, she does not have rage. I like the patience coming from Koolaid, though, as he makes it back into the stage. That spring consistently getting him, though.
Yeah, right now it's working in her favor. Koolaid was doing a little bit better about baiting the spring, and this time he is going to get the bait there too with the dash attack. Really feels like a 50-50 situation, of course, and that's about what Koolaid's guessing on the spring mix-ups. Ooh, okay. Mixing up with the up air on landing, and that back air going to trade with the sour spot. That thing hurts like a truck.
Oh my goodness, that back air is so good. It comes out of frame 13. It can frame trap into up air or nair.
Powerful move is going to get Kels on the board here in this game one, but she is bleeding a bit. Koolaid pressing this advantage at the moment.
Is that rising up air? And a very good move coming from Sonic. That up air applying a good amount of shield pressure. Ooh, and Koolaid actually trying to predict that SuperGirlKels is going to hang out on top of him, but nope, not here. Not going to fall for the up smash.
That read was like 20 years in the future, but that up smash at the edge there wasn't nearly as aggressive, and that will work out, but not enough for the stock. Didn't get the tip or hitbox. Now Kels trying to crawl back into this, but there's the needles, just interrupting the landing. I'm going to go again for this up air, but frame trapping into the back air, sending Sonic way to the left.
Yeah, Koolaid now recognizing that SuperGirlKels is going to go for the air dodge. She's probably going to be waiting a little bit below her now instead. Trying to get that up air confirmed.
Oh, okay, that's scary.
Trying to get that hitbox. The knockback from down air is quite interesting as it sends your opponents up, but SuperGirlKels is running away with rage as well, and that back air connecting as we were talking about that Sturm. Back air. What a strong move. Taking out Koolaid. using rage to her advantage as well. SuperGirlKels takes it so far 1-0 over Koolaid.
That's a little bit of the Sheik classic, right? If the problem is your opponent can hang around for just a little bit too long because you have trouble killing in certain situations. Koolaid tried to cover so many options, so many different ways, but just Kels hung on, made the comeback slowly but surely using spin dash combos and things of that sort. Getting a good read at the end there on the ledge jump.
Especially on the ledge, yeah.
With that big old back air, the classic Sonic move.
As I say, if you got a back air that has no sour spot and auto cancels, you do it. You do it.
That move, the sour spot on that move is stronger than the sweet spot. That thing hurts so bad.
I don't even consider it having the sour spot at that point.
It's like you have a sweet spot and a sweeter spot.
A little bit different here coming from SuperGirlKels. You can see how she has this momentum right now. You could see it. You can see how she's running away with it, and how she mixes up the timing to whether she could be aggressive or not. That's what we're talking about, her movement in particular being comparable and different to the other Sonics.
Yeah, mixing up that jump out of the spin dash there. Try and fool Koolaid on the ledge. Koolaid trying to stay cool and collected, as his namesake is.
Oh, yeah.
Turned around that jab the wrong way. He had a punish that was whiffed there, and that's going to give Kels another opportunity, but air dodging into the stage. Able to survive for now.
Oh, she dipped. She dipped from that bouncing fish. Ooh, using the spring to get out of that situation.
She's definitely using that movement to her advantage, as you mentioned.
She's up air?
She's all over the place right now. But that's what the needles do. That's their job. As soon as Kels gets a little bit too frosty with her movement, tries to overstep her bounds a bit, the needles are there to keep her on her.
See, she actually threw out a fair on purpose, just in case Koolaid wanted to overextend right there. Trying to get the ledge right there. You see, SuperGirlKels using up air to her advantage. Both hits are super disjointed. Move that comes out frame 5, second hit base frame 13. Pretty fast move in general, and deals a good amount of shield pressure.
That move is a nightmare against a lot of characters in this cast, although Sheik does have some good tools to get out of those disadvantaged states. And like her moves are basically disjointed as well, which can make it harder for Sonic to challenge. But right now Sonic's got the stage again, got a 30% lead. This back throw's a little sour, but okay, we're gonna live.
Koolaid's just trying to find his way back. Manages to jump from ledge into that fair, gets SuperGirlKels out of his hair.
That rhymed.
Yeah.
I like it.
That back air not taking it just yet. Even though Sheik is at 128, we already know Sheik is a pretty light character. Sonic being the opposite. I just like how SuperGirlKels keeps weaving her way in and out and getting those pivot grabs. Oh, Chai doing it right there, actually. See, she really wants that grab. Ooh, and springed right out of there. And actually, Koolaid tried going for it twice.
I liked it the second time, although Kels had it scattered out, of course. Able to stay alive there, and also using the auto cancel, if in air quotes, with that down air to really mix up your recovery. And this back throw should do it. It had gotten a little time to get out of that stale moves queue.
Yeah, we got 3 times the charm.
Kels has a big lead, and it can be tough for Sheik to really get something started here, because like, when she loses that stock first, you lose the rage. It makes it even harder for her to seal stocks, and we might see Koolaid extend a little bit with those up smashes in an attempt to get something going.
You see, Koolaid really wants the up smash. I was literally going to say it. Koolaid constantly looking for the opportunity to punish SuperGirlKels' landing with the up smash, and he manages to get it right there.
He got like a reverse hit with the neutral air to set that up, too. A really awkward angle, and I don't know if Kels knew to DI that away properly in time in the heat of that moment. So now we're on even stocks. Koolaid gonna try to get... Oh no, he actually has established a lead. I read the percents backwards. Pardon me.
Yeah, Koolaid, but we saw this from the very last game, and Kels, come back! There she is. Koolaid getting the ledge jump with the back air. Like how she's trying to just mix up her way of getting back to center stage once again, using the up air as a mix-up.
Oh, but the second hit of the forward smash not going to connect. I love the idea there. Koolaid is really cornering Kels at the moment. She does not have, like, she has so much movement in her arsenal, but if Koolaid just stands his ground and doesn't give up any of the stage, it's hard for her to cross up from the corner.
Koolaid actually punishing whenever SuperGirlKels holds forward with just up so, and as you see the nair and the up smash, I saw it. Koolaid was so good at catching SuperGirlKels' landing with the up smash, and you see he kept fishing for it as well at the very beginning of the game until eventually it worked.
That up smash was entirely predicated by Koolaid's corner pressure. I think in that moment, Kels had a little bit of a panic moment. She's just like, I need to spin dash out of here. But the spin dash was starting, and Koolaid knew that he had set up just such a great wall that she was going to panic, come through with a diamond cutter, finish that up, and now we're going to game 3.
The spin dash being a defensive option as well, Koolaid recognizing the position that SuperGirlKels was in. So, Coots to Koolaid.
Battlefield we go.
Second game. Yeah, Battlefield, here we are. Now the platforms allow Koolaid to actually mix up where he was going to land around SuperGirlKels, but as well as catch SuperGirlKels from below these platforms with the up smash as well.
The platforms can definitely cut both ways on this stage. We talked about the blast zones a little bit earlier. They're wider here, and both these characters are known to have some struggle killing in those tight situations. We could see these stocks last for quite a long time on this stage if neither player can get the setups going as they want.
See Koolaid already with a strong showing, very similar to what we saw game 1.
Yeah, Koolaid is moving right now. I love seeing him pressure, and even pressuring with the up tilt. He doesn't even need to go for the up smash at these percents.
So I feel like this stage in particular just really works out for Koolaid. He's able to live longer and apply a good amount of pressure using these platforms. Very scary situation right there. SuperGirlKels was forced to recover from below the ledge.
Okay, this is a grab situation. Okay, it's not Dreamland. If it were Dreamland, we could have seen this stock maybe fly at a low percent.
Talking about flying stocks, you got SuperGirlKels losing her very first stock. Koolaid, oh my goodness, capitalizing with that up air.
He's only at 31% right now. This game has been all Koolaid, like you mentioned. He's really playing great on Battlefield here. He's going to get down from this platform quite ably. He's understanding like the exact trajectories that these spin dashes carry Kels, and he's avoiding them very nicely.
See how these ledge guards coming out, Nair stopping Kels in her tracks.
Gets the read on the roll, going to continue the pressure. We have more than a lap online here for Koolaid, and he can take his time. He can just spend some time retreating. He doesn't need to even give up center necessarily.
Kels is trying to catch Koolaid's landing there with the forward smash. A little greedy at the same time. Manages to recover with the up air to try to cover in case Koolaid was going to try to ledge guard her.
Going for the up throw here and gets the vanish, but just barely missing the air dodge. A little bit miscalculated on where exactly that was going to be, but the read was right in spirit.
Oh my goodness, he knew that she was going to air dodge or probably go for the ledge instead, maybe opt to get the ledge invincibility. Not going to get it though.
Oh, okay, forward
he
smash
wants
coming out.
You can tell he's trying to end this already. With only 43% on him though. We saw how fast SuperGirlKels is able to change up a situation. So Koolaid can't get too complacent.
But I like it. There's a lot of... There wasn't actually even that much risk there in that situation when you're that far behind in this game, but there was plenty of reward if you were able to find that down air.
Yeah, I know she loves down air, but unfortunately missing that stage check, and Koolaid using the back air to take out SuperGirlKels, sent her to losers with a 2-1.
That was an exciting set.
It was actually. The turnaround coming from Koolaid, he literally kept it cool. He stayed centered control over the stage and applied a good amount of pressure to SuperGirlKels every time she lingered above Koolaid. He was always there, capitalized off of his up smashes, and took out SuperGirlKels. You're talking about, actually, that Koolaid did really well at the pre-Shine tournament.
Yeah, I think he got 7th place, but he actually went to losers pretty early and then made like a big run through a lot of strong players, including like Ralphie from New York, the Cloud man.
Oh yeah, the Cloud.
Yeah, he had a really impressive run.
Yeah, he had an impressive run at Super Smash Con too, so that's pretty impressive. Koolaid on this ride of momentum, I want to say. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of Koolaid here at Shine 2018, and thank you guys once again for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it, and we have so many crazy sets coming up.